This is me descending underground to find Survivor 50's hidden immunity idol. After days of investigating and driving over 100 miles, I was about to fulfill a dream I've had since I was a child. Finally being part of Survivor. But in order to accomplish this, I would have to do 3 things. Number 1, decode the clue. I'm so confused. Number 2, journey into underground tunnels. And number 3, find the hidden immunity idol. So, without further ado, it is currently 9:15 on February 16th. We are 45 minutes away from the clue dropping for the state of Oklahoma. And I'm gonna be the first one there. I might not be the first one there, but I'm for sure going to find it. And you may be thinking, but Brandon, why does this idol even matter? As Jeff says, you wanna know what you're playing for? There were a couple of shows that cemented my childhood growing up. Boy Meets World, The Mole, and of course, Survivor. I would curl up on the couch and watch it with my family live every Wednesday. And it also didn't hurt that in the first season I really remember watching, a blonde guy ended up winning it all. Shout out to you, Fabio, or whatever your name is actually. So finding the idol is really cool and all, but it's also a culmination of more than just this show I've watched. It's almost like a finale on my childhood, from time with my family to friends, to now starting a new family of my own. And did I mention you get to go to the Survivor 50 live reunion show? No biggie. So, big enough stakes? Let's do it. Once this clue drops, it'll give me the date and the time that I can arrive to try and find the hidden immunity idol. So my guess is that it's going to drop today, and then in 3 days, the thing will go live for like 4 hours. Anyway, I will see you guys next whenever I am decoding this clue. Okay, I'm back. I'm about to click on the clue for Oklahoma specifically, but I need to set the stakes a little bit. Tulsa is not the only place that it could be. There's the potential of it being in Oklahoma City, potential of it being in rural Oklahoma. Fingers crossed that it's somewhere close, but it really could be anywhere. Let's click the clue and see if we can figure it out. Please be in Tulsa, please be in Tulsa. All right, first and foremost, it says February 19th, from 10 to 3. So I'll have 5 hours to try and find this clue. Let's read it. Where a city's name mirrors the state, you'll find beautiful art beneath your feet. Venture to towns down to kick off your journey, keeping company with gas and electric. What? I'm so confused. I honestly thought I was going to be able to get this like almost right away. I genuinely am lost. I have no idea. I'm going to have to do a ton of research to find out what this is. Well, thankfully I have 3 days to figure this out. Little did I know that those 2 days would fly by without any work being done. The pressure was mounting. I had to figure this out. Also, it would mean the world to me if you could like, subscribe, and comment so I can keep making videos just like this. Alright, back to it. Okay, so I've been here for a little bit, and I think I found the place it's going to be. Basically, in Oklahoma City, there's this thing called OKC Underground. But the more I did research into this, the weirder it got. Like, listen to this. The tunnel system is almost a mile long, completely underground. It was initially built by Skirvin to connect Skirvin Tower and the Skirvin Hotel, but then it built up after that to include a ton of different places in downtown. Since a large majority of the tunnels were expanded in the 70s, people theorized that it was built for the Cold War. In the early 2000s, it was almost completely abandoned, and most people living in Oklahoma City didn't even know it existed. Some people who worked in downtown claimed that they would be walking alone underground for long stretches of time in these beige walls and dim lighting. If that doesn't sound creepy, I don't know what does. And finally, there's a legend from the Skirvin Hotel of a ghost named Effie. The story allegedly goes that there was a maid who lived in the hotel in the 1900s and then threw herself from a window, and that she still haunts the building to this day. Sketchy. Sketchy vibes. And tomorrow, we're going to go there. Here are the main things that I'm worried about. Since it's such an extensive tunnel system, I don't know where to start. Second, I don't know OKC very well, so I feel like it'll be very easy for me to get lost. And number 3, my daughter will be with me the entire time. And as my dad says, children are unpredictable. I never know if she's gonna need a bottle to be changed or what could happen. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow as we continue this hunt. All right, you guys. It's today. But before we go, I wanted to give you a couple seconds to try and guess why I'm dressed like this. I have another hint that could help you out. All right, we'll see if this maybe helps you. Do you get it? If you guessed Kim Possible and the Naked Mole Rat, then you would be correct. I figure since we're doing some investigating, we might as well look the part. You ready? Let's go. We're here. But we already ran into our first hiccup of the trip, and that came in the form of a stinky diaper. I was pretty sure I was starting to smell something wafting up to the front, so I'm gonna change her diaper, get suited up, let the hunt begin. We gotta find this entrance. I genuinely have no clue. Hey, editing Brandon here to interrupt for just a second. As you can see in that last clip, I was a little bit distracted. That's because Christina Mills from Survivor 49 was approaching my car. Well, she was approaching the car in front of me. I ended up talking to her for like 10 minutes as we paid for parking, and she was absolutely amazing. I ended up passing by her like 5 or 6 more times as she talked to other people, and her security guard, Zach, started keeping his eye on me. More on that in the future. All right, let's get back into it. If you can see behind me, that's Christina. She's talking to some people. Literally the first person that I ran into got out of the car and immediately heard Christina's laugh, and I was like, I know that laugh. That's so crazy. And I look over, I'm like, whoa, Christina, that's crazy. It's gotta be somewhere close by, because I think she's gonna be there too. All right, let's go find this thing. There's a ton of people over here. I don't know if that's part of it or what's going on. Hey, me again. Turns out I had found the end of the hunt, and now I needed to find the beginning. So it was time to descend underground. This is giving like big backroom vibes. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. It's very interesting. What is this? Where am I? I have no clue where I am in Oklahoma right now. I'm lost. I'm lost, Jenny. We're lost. What in the world? This is crazy. Yeah, so after 15 terrifying minutes of searching, I finally made it back above ground. I was told to go wait in line, and that's when I met Jess and Laura, who would be my companions for the rest of this trip. After a few minutes of waiting and some input from the production team, we were given wristbands and finally led back underground. After being given another clue, we were given the chance to go freely search for the immunity. We officially have our wristbands now, and so we can technically go find the idol. All right, we're getting closer. I see a line forming, so I think we found the next thing. And that's when it happened. I bumped into Christina and Zach again, and I thought I have to get a picture with Zach before this is over. Shout out to Zach, I hope you're doing well. And after a few more tunnels and a little bit more waiting, we finally discovered the idol. Alright y'all, we found the idol, we got the photos, made some friends along the way, got to talk to some amazing people. But yeah, we're on our way out, so I will see you guys when I'm not underground anymore. I'm ready to be out of here. It's been a long time. Going into this whole experience, I was mostly excited to partake in finding the idol. But in reality, the thing that I had the most fun in was interacting with other people who were just as passionate about Survivor. It's people like Jess and her mom. It's the production team that I got to talk to. It reminds me I'm not alone. It's so fun being a part of this great community around Survivor. And as I said before, it feels like a culmination of something that's been building up since childhood. The only thing that can make it better is if Survivor cast me. So hey, if you want another castaway, right here. All right, that's all for now. Love y'all. So shout out to Survivor 50 Challenge, the group that went to Oklahoma that's about to go to Texas. Y'all were amazing. I hope you see this video and just know how great you made the experience for me and for all the people that were around me.